My name is Tracy Allen, and I want to welcome you to Cooking with Some Friends. Hello, and welcome to Cooking with Some Friends. Sometimes when we travel, we try new things, and when we were in Virginia Beach a few years ago, we tried this Cajun appetizer, but it was really a meal for us, and we really liked it. And so I tried to duplicate it, and I contacted one of our good friends who is from Louisiana, and asked him if he had a shrimp and sausage Creole recipe, and he said absolutely, and he sent it to me, and we've made a few adjustments because of our likes, but I'm going to share that with you now. So I'm starting out in my large pan. I've got about 5 tablespoons of vegetable oil, and to that I'm going to add my sausage that I cut up into about 1/2-inch slices, and I'm going to cook this until it's lightly brown. You can use andouille, which would be more traditional, but we're not crazy about most andouille, so we like smoked sausage, and so that's what we're going to use. So I'm waiting for my oil to get hot, waiting for my oil to get hot, and then I will put my sausage in here and brown it up lightly, take it out, and set it aside. We browned up our sausage and removed that. So now I'm going to put in 2 tablespoons of butter, the same pan, and let that melt down. And I'm going to add our vegetables to this. I'm going to add 1/4 of an onion that I've chopped up, and you can add 1/2 an onion if you want to. A green pepper that's chopped up, and 2 stalks of celery. And I want to cook those until they're fork tender. I have this on about a medium heat. Don't want to overdo it. Now when we do this dish, you can serve it over rice if you want to, but when we had it, we had corn and potatoes in it, and we liked it that way, so we're going to add our baby potatoes that are going to be fork tender when we put them in. So our peppers and onions and celery are getting nice and tender, so it's time to go ahead and add our 4 or 5 cloves of minced garlic, as well as 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. I'm not going to use very much. It's kind of nice to have the tubes, so I don't have to open a can and waste it. I'm going to stir that in and cook this for 3 or 4 minutes before I add anything else. I told you Nick shared this recipe with me, and we've been trying to get a chance to get Nick back with us to cook again. He cooked once before with me, and it was a really good time, and I'd like that to happen again. He goes to Louisiana and gets fresh shrimp and brings it home, and we just haven't seemed to find a time. Now that that's done, we're going to add 15 ounces or 1 can of petite diced tomatoes, as well as 1 cup of shrimp stock, and you can use chicken stock. It won't be quite the same, but if that's what you have on hand, you could use that. And then we need 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. And 1 tablespoon of Cajun seasoning. There we go. 1 tablespoon of Louisiana hot sauce. And I suppose you could go easy on this as well if you wanted to, but this is Nick's recipe, so. And then I'm going to add in 1 teaspoon of thyme, two bay leaves. Get hold of them. As well as a 1/4 cup of finely chopped parsley. Okay. I want this to cook for about 10 to 15 minutes and let those flavors all marry and this sauce to thicken up. And then I'll come back and show you what we do next. Our Creole has thickened up quite a bit after that time of cooking, so now we're ready to add back in that sausage that we cooked earlier. And I'm also going to put in 1 pound of raw shrimp that's been peeled, deveined, the tails off, all that. And stir that in, and I want this to cook for another 8 to 10 minutes. And at that point, we can serve it over rice if we want to. Now, I am going to go ahead right now instead and add those potatoes in that I cooked. And like I said, you could add corn as well, the baby parts of corn on the cob. But I want this to cook to get that shrimp and the potatoes coated. And then we can serve it. Thanks for joining us for this session of Cooking with Some Friends. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And find us on Facebook at Cooking with Some Friends.